Have you ever had an experience that left you questioning the nature of reality? A moment where you felt like something wasn't quite right, or that you had somehow stepped into a world that wasn't entirely your own? If so, you're not alone. Many people have reported strange occurrences that seem to defy explanation, leading some to believe that we may be brushing up against the boundaries of parallel universes. The concept of parallel universes has long captivated the human imagination. The idea that there could be countless alternate realities existing alongside our own is both thrilling and unnerving. But what if these parallel universes aren't just the stuff of science fiction? What if they are real? And what if we are experiencing glimpses of them in our everyday lives? In this video, we will explore 7 signs that you may be brushing against parallel universes. These signs range from the familiar, like déjà vu, to the downright bizarre, like glitches in reality. By examining these experiences through the lens of parallel universe theory, we may gain a deeper understanding of the nature of reality and our place within it. Déjà vu is a French term that literally translates to already seen. It refers to the strange sensation of feeling like you have experienced a current situation before, even though you know it is happening for the first time. This phenomenon is remarkably common, with some studies suggesting that up to 97% of people have experienced it at least once in their lives. But what causes déjà vu? Some scientists believe it may be the result of a momentary glitch in the brain's processing of memory. Others have suggested that it could be a sign of precognition or even a glimpse into a past life. However, there is another intriguing possibility, that déjà vu occurs when our consciousness briefly crosses into a parallel universe. According to this theory, déjà vu happens when we encounter a situation that is similar to one we have experienced in another reality. For a fleeting moment, our minds may merge with the consciousness of a parallel self, giving us the uncanny feeling that we have been through this before. Have you ever experienced a coincidence that seemed too strange to be mere chance? Perhaps you were thinking about an old friend you hadn't spoken to in years, only to have them call you out of the blue that very same day. Or maybe you stumbled upon a book that seemed to hold the exact message you needed to hear at that moment in your life. These types of coincidences can be both startling and profound. Some people believe they are signs from the universe, guiding us towards our true path. Others chalk them up to simple random chance. But what if there is another explanation? In the context of parallel universes, unexplained coincidences could be the result of our actions in other realities bleeding through into our current one. Every decision we make may spawn countless alternate timelines, each with its own unique chain of events. When we experience a strange coincidence, it could be a momentary alignment of these timelines, a glimpse into the interconnectedness of all things. Memory is a tricky thing. We often think of our memories as infallible records of the past, but the truth is that they can be surprisingly malleable. Over time, our memories can become distorted, exaggerated, or even completely fabricated. But what if some of these altered memories are actually glimpses into parallel universes? According to some theories, our consciousness may not be limited to a single reality, but rather spread out across multiple timelines. When we experience a false or altered memory, it could be the result of our consciousness merging with a parallel version of ourselves. This idea is particularly intriguing when it comes to the phenomenon of the Mandela effect. This refers to a collective misremembering of a specific detail or event, such as the belief that Nelson Mandela died in prison in the 1980s. He actually died in 2013. Some people believe that the Mandela effect occurs when large groups of people shift between parallel universes, bringing with them slightly different versions of history. Dreams have long been a source of fascination and mystery. While some dreams seem to be straightforward reflections of our daily lives, others transport us to strange and unfamiliar places. These dreams can be so vivid and detailed that they feel more like memories than figments of our imagination. Could it be that these dreams of unfamiliar places are actually glimpses into parallel universes? Some researchers have suggested that our consciousness may be able to travel between different realities during sleep, experiencing alternate versions of ourselves and our world. This idea is supported by the work of physicist Michio Kaku, who has proposed that dreams may be a way for our minds to process information from multiple dimensions. According to Kaku, our brains are like radio receivers, constantly picking up signals from parallel universes. Dreams may be the result of our minds trying to make sense of these signals, creating narratives and imagery that blend elements of different realities. Have you ever had the unsettling feeling that you were being watched, even when you were completely alone? This sensation can be deeply unnerving, leaving you with a sense of unease that is hard to shake. While some people may attribute this feeling to paranoia or an overactive imagination, others believe it could be a sign of something more profound. In the context of parallel universes, the feeling of being watched could be the result of our parallel selves observing us from another reality. This idea may sound far-fetched, but it is rooted in the concept of quantum entanglement. In quantum mechanics, entangled particles remain connected even when separated by vast distances, allowing for instantaneous communication between them. Some researchers have suggested that this same principle could apply to parallel universes, allowing for a kind of cosmic connection between alternate versions of ourselves. Emotions are a fundamental part of the human experience. They color our perceptions, drive our behaviors, and give meaning to our lives. But sometimes we may experience emotions that seem to come out of nowhere, with no clear trigger or explanation. These inexplicable emotions could be sudden bouts of sadness, joy, or even anger that seem to have no source in our current reality. According to some theories, they may be the result of our parallel selves experiencing different life events and emotional states. Just as we may catch glimpses of parallel universes through dreams or altered memories, we may also feel the emotional echoes of our other selves bleeding through into our consciousness. This could explain why we sometimes feel a sense of deep connection or empathy with complete strangers, or why certain places or objects evoke strong emotional responses that we can't quite explain. Have you ever noticed something that seemed to defy the laws of physics or logic, a glitch in the matrix, so to speak? These strange occurrences can take many forms, from objects disappearing and reappearing to time seeming to skip or stand still. While some may dismiss these experiences as mere tricks of the mind, others believe they could be signs of something more profound. In the context of parallel universes, glitches in reality could be moments when the boundaries between different timelines become thin, allowing for a brief crossover between worlds. This idea is reminiscent of the concept of a quantum jump, which refers to the sudden and unpredictable movement of a particle from one state to another. Some researchers have suggested that our consciousness may be capable of similar jumps between parallel universes, causing us to experience strange anomalies in our reality. The idea of parallel universes is a captivating one, offering a tantalizing explanation for some of the strangest and most profound experiences of our lives. From déjà vu to unexplained coincidences to dreams of unfamiliar places. These experiences hint at the possibility that our reality may be more complex and multifaceted than we ever imagined. Of course, the concept of parallel universes is still largely theoretical, and much more research is needed to understand the true nature of reality. But by keeping an open mind and paying attention to the signs and synchronicities in our lives, we may begin to tap into a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Whether or not parallel universes are real, the idea of them can serve as a powerful reminder of the infinite possibilities that exist within and around us. It encourages us to question our assumptions, to explore new ways of thinking, and to embrace the mystery and wonder of the universe. So the next time you experience a strange coincidence or a feeling of déjà vu, take a moment to reflect on the possibility that you may be brushing up against the edges of a parallel world. And remember, the reality we perceive may be just one of countless others, each with its own unique story waiting to be told.